Good news, bad news on this car. Sorry my garage is a little dirty. But so I was driving around. I was this S2000. I'll probably show it right here. But yeah, I was cruising around with him, and then my car just shuts off. Smoke goes everywhere. A couple clicking noises. And it just shuts off. Smoke went everywhere. And I was leaking fuel everywhere from the rail and from the injectors. So I'm thinking it's something to do with the fuel, because it also wouldn't start because of the fuel. But I'm also thinking it's the valves too. So I'm just gonna take off the head too and redo all the valves. I might cam it, do a head package, make more horsepower. But I am keeping the car because my parents are helping me out with money now. But I will pay them back, so it is my money still. I'm just getting a loan from them. But we are gonna put the turbo on now. Take off the head and fix the fuel stuff and call it good. I just put these in for my gauges. I'm thinking about doing oil temp, the boost obviously, and I kind of forgot what I was gonna do for the third. I don't really know. It's gonna be a mystery. I also put the new headers in. This is how they're looking right now, and that's pretty much all I've done so far. I'm either doing that one or that one, but that one fits better, but that one matches the valve cover better. I don't really know. But yeah, it's getting turboed. So I put the valve cover back on, and so since I did all the other turbo stuff, like the piping for the air related stuff, now I'm doing the oil related stuff for the turbo. So I have this one going underneath the intake manifold to the catch can that's over here, and this hole will go to this one, and then yeah. I put this oil line on, so they're both hooked up to that. And then I also put the other part of took off the other part of the exhaust. So now there's nothing down there anymore. So I can put that one when I get the turbo on, wherever I put that. I was right there. But yeah. Got a new radiator for the turbo to Civic, because the eBay one it came with, it's too fat. So even with the smaller fan, it still doesn't work. So I got a Skunk 2 one that's not an eBay one, so it's way better. Came with a little sticker I'll probably put on the car since it matches the colors. And yeah. I just got another gauge for RPMs right here. So then I can have RPMs, boost, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the third one. And I took off the quick release because it looks like a cleaner finish. And also got a Mishimoto silver shifter knob. Okay, so I scrapped the idea of these headers because I was liking the ram horn ones better, and they sit the turbo more easier for the downpipe or exhaust, whatever you want to call it. I just need to figure out something for this, because when it's like that, I can't get my hood to shut. So there's that I need to do still. I need to mount the radiator. I don't really remember where that went, but where the mount is right now is too high up, which also won't let my hood close. So I need to just cut that off and then mount it to this. And then I also need bigger fuel injectors. I have the fuel pump somewhere in here that I also need to put in. So then fuel pump, bigger fuel injectors. I need to hook up the boost gauge, and yeah, the boost gauge, and then this pipe and that, and then it should be all good and ready for show season. I also have this taillight that I need to swap and clean because this one has a little crack in it and I don't really like that. So then that will make it look much better. I changed the steering wheel to this one. I need a new bolt because this one is stripped. But I changed the steering wheel, new shift knob. And then my dad wired up these gauges. I still need some 3M tape. And then, so he's working on the wiring right now. So then all that will be gone and hidden. And then these should be lighting up in red to match like the red accents around my car. But after the wiring, the taillight, the fuel related stuff, and the radiator, it should just be all ready, running perfectly, hopefully, and ready for the upcoming shows coming up. Probably the first one will be DriftCon After Dark. And then from starting now on, I will be filming everything I do on the car. Like when I did the ram horns, I didn't film any of that. When I mounted the turbo, I didn't film any of that. But yeah, and then I'll also make a video on my new car that's up there. I've done a lot to that during a month that I've had it. But yeah. I'm also selling these parts. I have someone coming on Saturday for the rims. So if those don't get sold, then I'll probably post something on my Instagram for them. And then I have this cold air intake for any D series pretty much. And then these 3 valve covers. One's tabbed for turbos. The others are just stock ones. Those are all non-VTEC ones. So if you need those, let me know in the comments or hit me up on Instagram.